Well, hello, my friends. Welcome into another episode of Subscription Web Design. I sure hope this finds you doing really, really well. All right. In this episode, I want to talk to you about how to theoretically make a fortune in business. Okay. And this is inspired by a quote that I heard recently from Alex Hormozi. And if you've been on the internet in the business world for any amount of time, in recent years, or honestly recent months. I mean, I don't know how long he's been going at this, but he's really cranked it up recently with his content production. You probably know this guy. He comes across with some really, really great business advice, and he's written a book called $100 Million Offers. I haven't read it yet, but I do own it. And so I'm going to read that at some point. He's a big disciple of Russell Brunson's, and I'm a big Russell Brunson fan. He's got some good thoughts on things, and he made a comment in a YouTube video the other day that I want to talk about a little bit as it pertains to subscription web design. Okay. First of all, I would invite you to go to subscriptionwebdesign.com, check out our brand new group coaching program. It includes the course, fireside chats, the coaching calls, the full backlog of coaching calls, and lots of great stuff that you can get. And I'm excited for you to jump in there with us and meet up with the rest of the crew. We're having a great time. And I can't wait to see you there. All right, subscriptionwebdesign.com. Okay, so let me give you this statement. And literally, if I could show you my screen, I would. Literally, my first whole point is a mind-blown emoji. Okay, it's that good. I feel like we should take a moment of silence after this quote, okay? So let me just do this mic drop quote from Alex Hormozi here real quick. He says, "The way to make a fortune in business is to only sell things that people do not stop buying." Think about that. The way to make a fortune in business is to only sell things that people do not stop buying. That's, again, from Alex Hormozi. Now, this is a huge reason why subscription web design, okay? There is a world of difference between charging $3,500 for a website one time, making that money, and being done with the project. There's a world of difference between that and dividing $3,500 by 18 months and telling a client that whatever that number is, I want you to pay it forever, and you'll always have a fantastic website that gets you results. The difference in that sales pitch is fantastic, okay, and cannot be overstated. It makes a big difference. And yes, it sounds like less money in the short term. And it is in the short term. But it provides stability. And you could do like my friend April does and think in terms of annual amounts of money. Okay. So even if she has 18-month contracts, which I believe she does, she still thinks in terms of, I just increased my annual revenue by X number of dollars. So let's see. Let's see if you start at my recommended $297 a month. Okay. $297 a month. For 18 months, that's a $5,346 web design project. Okay, but let's multiply it by 12. 297 times 12. $3,564, okay? $3,564. So anytime you offer a $297 a month subscription website and somebody signs up, you just increased your annual revenue by $3,564. Now, please tell me another place. And that's, again, we're working with minimum numbers there, really. Please tell me a job or some other place where you can get a $3,500 plus bump to your annual revenue every time you sell a new client, and with every expectation that they're going to stay for the next few years at least. Think about that. So instead of saying, oh, I made $3,500 on this one client, on this one project, you can say, I make $3,500 a year from this client. Now, those are two different things. So the way to make a fortune in business is to only sell things that people do not stop buying, okay? And if people buy your website services over and over and over again every single month, it becomes a part of their world, a part of their routine, a part of their business, a part of their life. And it's hard to go wrong with that, okay? Look, there's only two ways to go ultimately, and I'm going to wrap it up here. It's going to be a short episode, but I really want this to sink in for you, okay? You either acquire the same customer once or more than once. Okay, let me give you that again. When you acquire a customer, you either acquire the same customer once or more than once. This is the difference between Gillette and Dollar Shave Club. Every time I go to buy to Walmart and I buy a Gillette razor, if I'm Gillette, I have to compete with every other razor. Maybe my customer comes in and the next time and they don't like, now they're presented with this shiny new Bic razor right next to it. You see what I'm saying? So Gillette, if I'm a Gillette customer, which I'm not, I'm a Dollar Shave Club customer. But if I'm a Gillette customer, every time I walk into the store, I have to, I'm presented with lots of other options. Okay. Dollar Shave Club said, hey, come to our website, pay us monthly, and you'll never have to worry about shaving again. We'll send you everything you need. Now, I'm actually on an every 3-month plan, but it's the same point. I've been a Dollar Shave Club subscriber since 2017. I haven't turned it off. So what happened is Dollar Shave Club spent the money and the time and the advertising and whatever to acquire me as a customer. They did it one time, and I've been a customer that continually buys their product because it's on a subscription versus going to the market every time. Now, again, this same thing, lest you think this is not true with web design, it is, okay? If somebody subscribes to you and it's time to update your website or their website, what's going to happen? They're going to come to you because you're their website designer, and they're going to be like, hey, it's time to get my website redesigned, and they're going to keep paying the same amount they've been paying, and they're going to get their website redesigned after 36 months, okay? Because that's how it works in our model. Versus if they get a website design now one time for $3,500, and then sometime down the road they're in the market for a website again, they are going to go to the market and say, oh, I wonder if anybody could do this cheaper. I wonder if that guy's even still around. By that time, a lot of web designers have moved on and ghosted their clients anyway. You're back in the marketplace again, and you're competing again versus just you're their web designer because they have you on a subscription. They're subscribing to you. I hope you see how big of a difference that mindset shift is. And, I know some of these mindset episodes may feel a bit less practical, but I think these are actually some of the most important. You may not perceive this episode to be quite as valuable as the one a few days ago or a few weeks ago, rather, on pricing. But the reality is that this is just as, if not more profound. If you can get in your head that somebody is subscribing to you and they're going to come back to you instead of going back to the marketplace, again, would you rather be Gillette or would you rather be Dollar Shave Club? Would you rather have to acquire that same customer and work hard in the marketing and all that and the sales and everything again? Or would you rather not expend any of that energy and go right to, let's totally redesign the site. How do you want it to look? How do you want it to feel? What do you want it to accomplish? You get right to serving your customer instead of working through the sales and the marketing and all that again. Now, if that sounds attractive to you, number one, continue listening to this podcast. Number two, go to subscriptionwebdesign.com and join up with us over there. Learn the getting started model. Go through the model. Again, we're going to talk about, probably starting next week, we're going to talk about we're going to do a series on the 5 M's of subscription web design: the mindset, the model, the money, the marketing, and the method. We're going to really start going through all of those. And again, those are the kind of things you're going to learn inside of the course. And then you can talk with us each month on the group coaching calls. That's twice monthly. Okay. Subscriptionwebdesign.com. Go check that out. I want you to subscribe to me, to subscribe to this philosophy so that I can help make you more money forever and ever and ever. By the way, if you get one client using the pricing that we talk about, you will have tripled your investment in subscription web design. So it's 100% worth it, and I highly encourage you to come join us. All right. God bless. You guys take care. And regardless, we'll see you on the next episode.